so now we will actually deal with the data which is structured. Okay, we will focus on that particular data which is structured. Okay, because Tableau can handle that data. Tableau cannot handle completely unstructured data. It is not possible for Tableau. Okay, so let us go to Tableau and see how does that happen. Okay, so here we are in connect section. This is a free version, so we have limited option to connect. You can see here, connect to a file, connect to a server. To a file means the file will be present in my laptop, my local machine itself. To a server means the file will be there on some internet server. Okay, some online server. So here you can say OData and Google Sheets. Okay, so Google Sheets you can basically connect with. If you download the trial version, you will basically get an option here. Okay, trial version, you will get around 50 to 100 options here. Okay, and you will get a lot of options for database also. So at least you can try with the MySQL or something at your basically machine. Okay, now we will deal with this Excel data. What I will do is, for the sake of simplicity, here I will create few records. Okay, let's say the record is about here we will have date. Okay, and uh, then we will have here, let's say, I'll write lost jobs. Okay, so we will put a date starting from, I'll just change the format of this particular, so it's date. Okay, and let us put 1st March 2020. Okay, so it's 11 today. Fine. And yeah, so I have created a random data. Okay, so the random data is on which particular date. Okay, how many jobs were lost. Okay, so how many people lost the job. Okay, so let's say on 1 3 57 and 2 3 it is 38. Okay, so this is an Excel file. Okay, you can see this is an Excel file. Now here you have an option in file. You can go and you can save it as, okay, either as Excel or as CSV. Okay, so here you can see this is Excel file. I will save it as job lost data. Okay, so I'm naming it as job lost data, this particular file. Okay, and saved it in documents. Now I will go to Tableau and I will click on Microsoft Excel to connect to that particular file. Okay, so in documents, job lost data, I'll select this and yeah, I'll select this and I'll open it. Okay, so as soon as I will click on open, you can see that it started doing something and it has fetched the data, right? So I think it is simple. So whatever data you want to basically fetch, how you can do that? I'll undo this. Okay, go to data source, click on Microsoft Excel, whatever file, what kind of file do you want to fetch, and then select that particular file, and click open. So it will load that data into the Tableau. Okay, so this is the fetch part. Okay, we also call it as ETL, extract and transform and load. Okay, so it actually extracted and loaded. That's it. Okay, if you want to do a little bit of transformation, you can do here. Okay, but this is proper data. I need not to do anything. If you want to delete something, you want to change the column names. Okay, so if you want to do something, you can do here. Okay, so here you can see this is Microsoft Excel job lost data. Okay, it has got only one sheet, sheet one. Okay, if you would have multiple sheets, all the sheets would have been displayed here. Okay, and that sheet has been taken here in this place, and the data inside that sheet is visible below. Okay, we have date and we have the number of people who have lost job on that particular date. Now, I'll just tell you one simple example today. Okay. Now, this data, if you want to basically try to project this data in the form of graphical format, okay, because graphical format is always better. Okay. Then you can basically look at this particular bar at the bottom, okay, where it is written data source, and next to it is written sheet 1. So you can click on sheet 1, and this is the sheet 1 you have. Okay, try to understand this sheet 1. Okay, this complete blank area is your sheet. Okay, this is your sheet, and on the left hand side you have columns or sections, dimension and measure. So we need to understand what is a dimension and what is a measure. Okay, so measure, as the word you can see, measure or measurement. Okay, that means you are able to calculate, you are able to count, you are able to sum up. Okay, so if the data you have which can be counted, which can be summed up, which can be we can take out average out of it. Okay, so that means numerical data, numbers, where you will find, so that data will come here. So you see lost jobs. Okay, so in the Excel you can see here what kind of data. Okay, there's a question, who decides this? I didn't get the complete. Okay, who decides measures and who decides the dimensions? Is that the question? Who decides the measures and who decides? Okay, okay, yeah. So yes, firstly, the software itself will basically decide, and then we can do the modification ourselves as per the analysis. So the how the software will decide? Software will decide out of these two columns, it will see that these are the numbers, so it will put the numbers in the measures. Okay, so lost job is put here, numbers. Okay, and this is not a number, this is another format. So date, it will by default consider as not a number, so it will take it in the dimension. So whatever data is there apart from numbers, okay, the 1 2 3 4 or decimal floating point numbers, so only those will be kept here. And apart from that, if you have a name, that is a string data. If you have a date kind of data, okay, which is not a number, it will automatically come in the dimension. But if you want, you can just click on it, right click, and you can basically put it inside. You can create a duplicate of it, and if you want, you can just drag and drop and put it here. Okay, so you can just try to put it here, but it is not allowed. It is not allowed because it will not be able to count it. But the vice versa is allowed. Okay, vice versa is allowed. If you want, you can create a duplicate of lost jobs and you can basically put it here. Okay, so because measurement can be put into dimensions, but dimensions cannot be calculated. If you have a name, okay, if you have a name like uh, India name, India, then another country, Brazil, so we cannot count anything here. Okay, so therefore that is not allowed. Okay, fine. Now, very simple analysis. Here you have dimensions and measures, and on the right hand side you have the work area. On top of it you have columns and rows. Okay, so you can basically drag and drop. Okay, like if you want, you can drag and drop your date and put it into column. Okay, so I have done this. I have dragged and dropped that date into column. Okay, and I will drag and drop the lost jobs into rows. So now if you see, okay, so what Tableau has done, it has basically shown for 2020 year. Okay, so here it has shown the sum of lost jobs. So the total sum of lost jobs is 3926. Okay, so by default in the row it basically applies some formula. Okay, so it has applied sum. So the total number of lost job is 3926. Okay, but I don't want like this. I actually wanted, let's say here you have year. Okay, so if you want it, okay, so now, yeah, okay, yeah, this is better. But let me do it manually. Okay, yes, so here we are basically having year selected. Okay, so if I want month wise, I'll click on month. So what I did, I just clicked here, and instead of year I clicked on month. So as soon as I clicked on month, then I got basically for March, April and May. Okay, so I got some in the month of March. 1597 jobs were lost. In the month of April, 1709 jobs were lost, and in the month of May, okay, 620 jobs were lost. Okay, so if I want analysis for the whole year, okay, I have an option here to select year. If I want for quarters, okay, I have it. Okay, January, February, okay, March, April, then after that, okay, if I want month wise, if I want day wise also, I have it, have an option here. Okay, so if I want day wise, so here first, okay, so date is not displayed here. Okay, so day 1, day 2, so total number of days we have 42 days. So day wise I have here, okay, how many jobs were lost. Okay, so this is a very simple tool where what you did, you just did drag and drop, and with the help of drag and drop you were able to visualize your data. Okay, and now, okay, this we will see later. Okay, one more option I'll just help you with here. So here you have show me. Okay, this show me option is here. The show me option helps you to change the type of chart you are working with. So if you want, you can have a pie chart for this particular activity, that on which day how much jobs were lost. Okay, now I will change from day to month so that we can have a better visualization. So this you can see in the month of May 620, in the month of March 1597, and in the month of April this much. Okay, so you can basically have a change of chart from here. Okay, again if you want these bubble chart, okay, so you can have this bubble chart like this. If you want to have these area charts, so it will show in area. Okay, how much area is covered. Okay, that if you have want to have line chart, if you want to have some tree maps with the help of square boxes and color. Okay, so you can see the most darkest color will be given to the maximum number, and the lightest color will be given to the least number we have. Okay, so this show me option is there, which will help you to change your chart as per your the way you want to display it. Okay, this show me option. Okay, So I'll take you through the whole of this Tableau, okay, in the upcoming sessions. This is just an introduction. So I just helped you with how you can load the data, okay. So you can load the data from data source, okay. From here you can basically load the data, okay. If you have a text file, JSON file, access file, PDF file, so a lot of formats are being supported, okay. And after loading your data, what you can do, you can basically have a look at your data here, okay. So this area you can call it as staging area, where you can have a look at the data, okay. After having look at the data, if you want to make some modification, you can do it here itself. And then you can go to sheet, and inside the sheet you can do this kind of analysis. You have option to create multiple sheets here. Here you can see new worksheet. This is new worksheet created, okay. So you have option to create multiple sheets. And I'll just again put it here and put it here, okay. So yes, uh, right, quarter 1 and quarter 2, okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, so I'll tell you about all these things. So I have created two sheets, okay. After creating two sheets, I have, apart from sheet, I have an option here to create a dashboard, okay. So I have option to create a dashboard. So in dashboard, whatever sheets you have created will be visible here. You can see on the left hand side you have the sheets visible here, sheet 1 and sheet 2. So you can show all the sheets in a single dashboard. So this is the facility your uh, dashboard gives, okay. You can show all the sheets in a single dashboard. So many a times we want like all different charts in a single window, and then we want to have discussion on it. And you have this option here to basically maximize it, okay. Like in PowerPoint we have a slideshow option, okay. So that is the presentation mode. You can maximize it, and then basically whenever you are having a discussion with your team, or you want to show it to somebody, okay, you can basically present it like this. And the good thing is that Tableau is interactive, okay. Interactive means whenever you just move your mouse cursor, it will give a pop-up telling up the description. Yeah, so telling the description of that particular block, okay. So it is telling all the description that quarter 1 these many jobs were lost, and quarter 2 these many jobs were lost, okay. So this was a brief about Tableau. We will have case studies with Tableau. Okay, step by step, we will do the whole analysis of the data with the help of Tableau that I'll help you with. Okay.
If you liked our video and would like to recommend it to your friends, please like, share and subscribe to Indeed Inspiring Infotech. We would also love to hear your suggestions and feedback in the comment section below.